guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have another beautiful 1987 Buick Grand National. It has been repainted, has a rebuilt motor, trans, the whole 9 yards. If you're looking for something that's turnkey, that makes 300 horsepower and 477 foot-pounds of torque at 18 PSI, this is it. Also, I've got my retro turbo tee on right now. We have these in multiple colors. You go take a look at our site or click on the link below. We'll be able to help you out with getting a cool shirt on your back. Be sure to like and subscribe so we can give you more great content just like this. Overall paint condition, easily an 8 out of 10, shows extremely well. The paint is like a mirror, literally. When you start to look at the front end, you're gonna see how nice it is. You've got your 3.8 turbo badges here and the hood is in great shape. I'm gonna start off with the important stuff. Under the hood. So the motor was taken out by Lorenz. TA60 turbo. It has the old school Kenny Bell setup, MAF converter, upgraded radiator with hardened line. Intercooler was pulled out and cleaned as well. Air conditions ice cold. Radio sounds good. Remember 87s have the black grille. And then these are the small imperfections I'm talking about. So there's a little bit of an imperfection here on this bumper and then on this side as well. So I'm being really, really picky. Does have a brake conversion as well. The motor was pulled out and they did the heads. So they're factory style heads. Upgraded the turbo, gaskets, bearings. The whole breakdown will be in the description. Close the hood. Lines are nice. Driver's side is extremely clean. It does have aftermarket tint that looks perfect on this car. Opening up the door, I want to show you how nice the door cards are. You're going to notice that there's no power windows, there's no concert sound, and I actually love that because this is a hard top with low options, so that makes it lighter weight. It does have limited slip in the rear, so it has G80, which is the option code in the sticker on the RPO sticker. Interior is extremely clean. That is the original interior, original seats. The steering wheel is showing a little bit of age, and I believe it has 96,000 miles. You see a Scan Master there, headliner's nice, and all the glass is extremely nice too. Let me pull the keys out and show you the trunk. Rear quarter looks great. Does have the aftermarket replica GN wheels, which I'm starting to fall in love with. I actually have a set of original ones if someone does want to do a deal. Rear trunk is extremely clean. We've got our Ride or Die sticker there, so please make sure to look at our merchandise. I'm wearing our turbo tee, and then that's our Ride or Die sticker. Inside the trunk, you're going to have your RPO, your service parts identification sticker, and this is alphabetical. So let's go to G. We got the G80, which is Posi, and then WE2, which is going to be under W, right there, WE2. Spare tire, that's about 300 bucks. And then I pulled some of the documentation out before I opened it so you could see how nice it is. We've got the tune here. This is dyno tuned. 294, 452. I apologize, I went a little high on both those numbers. And that was at 18 pounds of boost, which is great. Original window sticker, original, I believe this is the door tag, owner's manual, maintenance schedule. And then here's the build. Totaling $16,400. And essentially it was a complete rebuild of the motor, TA60 turbocharger, and then they did the fuel system as well. I'm gonna break this whole thing down in the description and you'll be able to see that as well. Another thing we have all of the receipts. So it has a ton of documentation. That's neat. I'm gonna close the trunk right now and go down the passenger side. Remember, you can look at our gallery, you're gonna see underside shots of this specific ride. You're gonna see how nice it is underneath, Bilstein struts, pipes exhaust, and then it's very, very clean underneath. Passenger side shows very well. Windows go up and down easily, we'll show you that shortly. And the front fender's in great shape. I didn't show you this, but so this has a Kenny Bell lower. And what that does is the air gets forced into this for your intake, which is pretty neat. Normally that's just a flat place, and then you've got a K&N style Kenny Bell holder. Let me start it and we'll go for a ride. Sounds really, really good. And the prior owner definitely wanted to protect it, so it has a locket steering column protector along with a host of other locks for the steering column itself. Air conditions ice cold. Sounds really, really good. Radio sounds good. You can hear that turbo right there. Your LEDs are working as they should. Fuel gauge is working, 93,000 miles. You do have an upgraded turbo boost gauge here. Center shift looks good. Let me get back there so you can hear it. Right now we're running 50 pounds of oil pressure at pretty much cold, 50, 60 pounds. You can hear that fuel pump, so you can tell it's aftermarket because it's running hard. Let's jump in it and go for a ride. All right, we're rolling down Ravenswood right now, going over some bumps. Suspension feels great in this car. All of your LED gauges are working as they should, as I said. You do have an aftermarket boost gauge here, and we are going to show it going into the boost shortly. Water temperature is slowly rising. You do have a radio that sounds great.
See into the future.
Let's put it on a station that works. Oh yeah. Headliner's nice. You have a scan master. You do have 2 sets of keys, and as I said, it has a ton of documentation. What we'll do is turn right onto Anglers right there, and we'll be able to give it a little bit of a brake boost, and you'll be able to see how this thing accelerates. I've got a funny story for you guys. So I'm gonna have to be the speedometer today. Unfortunately, the needle for the speedometer did break, and the new owner is gonna have to send this out to get serviced. I think that if I do that before listing it up, it's gonna take us too long to get it back. I think it's a 3 to 4 week turnaround time for this, but just wanted to keep you guys updated. So right now what I'm gonna do is take it out of overdrive, and I'm gonna build it up to, I would say, 3 pounds. She runs really, really well. That was around 18 pounds of boost, and that's what it's tuned for. Super healthy. We're gonna bring it back behind all this construction so you guys can see some outside shots. If you have any questions about this specific rider, if you want to finance it, or if you want to find out what other inventory we have coming in regards to Grand Nationals, follow our Instagram. It's Bullet Motorsports. You're going to see these cars right when they arrive. Look at our story. Also, if you want to finance it, you can go to our website and click on the financing tab, and that's going to allow you to get pre-approved before you call us to get more information. What I like about this dyno tune that they did is it's very streetable, so you can go and have fun light to light, but it's not dangerous. So the way that they set this motor up, I can assure you that you can run 22 pounds all day and make easily over 400 horsepower and closer to the 480 foot-pounds of torque with no issues at all. Feels really good, transmission feels good. If you're looking for a really nice turnkey 1987 Grand National, this is gonna be it. Test drive, give us a call if you have any questions. 954-363-2261. See ya.